Welcome to the Crafty Maven for a Mix It Up Monday, and I thought I would do a beautiful quote frame. The frame actually I picked up, I got lucky. It was at Goodwill for a couple dollars. And so what I'm starting off with is just a piece of white cardstock. Actually, it's mixed media paper, scratch it. It's 140-pound mixed media paper, and I'm using my Dina Wakley gel medium, and I'm using a piece of this Tim Holtz Ideology tissue paper in Malang or Malang. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I just wanted to add some texture to the background and some more interest with this text and stuff. So I'm just smoothing out some air bubbles, and then we'll get into the color palette. Now, on the mood board, there were a lot of rich coral colors, navies, grays, and some blues and such. So I definitely, when in doubt, always lean towards pinks and corals. So I am just kind of getting a base coat because I thought I wanted to do at first a very simple and leave it like this and put a quote on it. But if you're aware of me and my channel, you know that I love color, and so this was just not going to just be enough. So the colors that I've used thus far here are watermelon, which is my favorite red corally color, sun-kissed coral, carousel pink, rose, pink eraser, cardinal crimson, diva pink, and bubblegum pink. So those are all the colors that you see in that little mixing tray right there. And I'm just trying to get different paint strokes across it. And don't get me wrong, initially I also thought that I was going to have it vertically like this, but I end up changing my mind and going very much horizontal instead. So I grabbed my palette knife and I'm just kind of getting these scrape marks through it as well, which I kind of just fell in love with. So then this is how I went to town on adding more color to my layout. So this is sweet mint that I am also scraping on into my layout. This is Carolina blue, and then I also use, is it turquoise? What is it called? Caribbean. That's Caribbean blue. So these are all inexpensive, dollar little craft paints, acrylic craft paints that you get at Michael's or Walmart and such. These are the inexpensive ones. Some yellow, and I also add a little bloop of some neon pink. So this is how this is mostly how the end will look, which I kind of love because it gives it just more interest than just staying all of the corals and pinks, which you can stay at if you want to try this as well. Now this was a fail. I tried adding some Liquitex white acrylic ink and getting some drip marks, and don't get me wrong, it worked out great if you want drip marks, but for me I was just kind of like, oh, they all go in one direction, so let me do it another direction, and so I try that. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, ugh, no, I don't like it. Plus the bottle exploded everywhere. As you can see my hand, it just squirted everywhere. Anyways, so you'll see me start covering this up with more color and more paint. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because I was like, I feel like the drip marks were just not what I wanted. I do go in and add small white splatters, but having the drip marks I just wasn't in love with at the time. So, if you're watching and you haven't given mixed media a try, this is a great way to kind of just start and playing. This is just me playing. It's a 9 by 12 piece of paper. If you have a paintbrush and some craft acrylic paints and a craft knife, and you could probably use a butter knife if you don't have one either, let's be honest. You just layer, you just have fun. This is just very, how does the word go? Intuitive. I'm not really thinking about it. I just knew I just didn't like the white at the moment, so I'm just covering it up. But it gives this very, artistic feel, and I just love it, in the end. So if you're not familiar with Mix It Up Monday, it's the day where we have to do, craft that is not a 12 by 12 layout, in essence. So here I am, and this was the inside covering. So the frame is used for displaying an album cover and a CD. And I could have probably done it right on that little matting board, but yeah, I didn't. I just just kind of grabbed a piece of paper, and it was I think it's Strathmore 140-pound weight mixed media paper. So it withheld all of it, so it stayed rather straight, not much warping at all, which is awesome. And so I'm gonna like test it out into the frame right now just so you can kind of see it. And I did clean with Windex the glass frame, so it's like on the side of my desk, so it's waiting. And now I'm going to go in with my lettering. Now you can see I demoed out how I was going to write love a few times, but I kind of realized when I did love so decoratively that my rest of my quote wasn't going to fit. So I took my Zig Vellum Writer, which is an awesome marker that writes on paint, dry paint, folks, dry paint. Um, so if you don't have one of these markers, because it was a breeze writing this on there, get one. It's a vellum writer. And yeah, so it's love what you do and then do what you love. And so the love will be the two kind of endpoints to it. And I do like the way that I mixed two fonts in essence as well. So we got kind of this brush strip script going on, which I'm not very good at yet. It is something I want to try, but we just kept it very simple with my regular penmanship, but with acrylic paint, because definitely whimsical at that point. I couldn't go further, but you know, just so that anyone can, if wants to try it and have an idea, like as a gift or something, it was very easy to do this. And if you get lucky with a frame at Goodwill, don't get me wrong, I was gonna bedazzle the frame as well with like some washi tape, but I didn't do it because I thought keeping it black left it very nice for my gallery wall. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I have a gallery wall full of all these kind of projects I do. And so here I am adding some gold Heidi shine, and I will add a little bit of white splatter, and that would finish it off. Thank you so much for joining me here at the Crafty Maven. Please subscribe and hop over to my channel if you haven't done so already. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.